Shout out again to all those people who hate my guts, but is sitting in a quiet place listening to my show. You are obsessed and sick.
What's good, gang? Welcome back to another show with August with the Shade. Now let's go ahead and get into some tea. Now today we're going to be talking about Milagro Gramz being sued by Megan Thee Stallion, and also how 50 Cent shows his admiration for Nicki Minaj. Charlamagne is still a hater. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first off, let's talk Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Megan Thee Stallion's civil lawsuit case against Milagro, Milagro Gramz, aka Mob Radio, is a significant development in her ongoing legal battles. Now, by labeling Milagro as a surrogate for Tory Lanez, Meg appears to be addressing issues related to defamation or the spread of false information. Now, y'all know Milagro loves her some Tory Lanez, so she's always going to go above and beyond to make sure she supports him. So that's why they're calling her a surrogate in this whole thing, okay? Now, particularly concerning the events surrounding, the whole incident that happened in 2020, this legal action could potentially seek damages for emotional distress or reputational harm. Now, such lawsuits like the one, with Cardi B and Sasha K and everybody else often highlights the complexities of public perception, okay? Social media influence and the legal ramifications of public statements. Now, it will be interesting to see just how this case unfolds. Now, what implications it may have on both Megan and Milagro could be only up to the public eye. This civil lawsuit may aim to seek compensatory damages for emotional distress, reputational harm, and the broader implications of false narratives that circulate in public discourse. Now, such legal proceedings underscore the intricate relationship between public perception, the influence of social media, and the serious consequences that can arise from public statements made by individuals like Milagro and myself and other people. Y'all already know a lot of people do not like when, we are, as bloggers, media, entertainment, whatever, we are looked at just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all have the freedom of speech. We should all be able to speak and say we want to. I don't think that Milagro should be penalized for her opinions or having or taking sides with Tory Lanez. If you feel that what she's saying is going to sway the opinion, then maybe the truth isn't the truth. Because if you feel like the truth can be swayed, then babe, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a fan of nobody in this whole situation. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like Milagro is doing anything wrong by taking up for Tory Lanez. If she sees something in the case that nobody else is talking about, I do feel like she should come out and say, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is not right. I feel like this. I feel like that. Everything is speculation, and I do feel like it should be just that. I don't think that Megan should be in her business. You feel me? Like, that's her bag. That's the way she get her money. And there's a lot of other, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of urban bloggers out there that put out false stories about her. But for you to go at Milagro, it does seem like it's a very, it seems revengeful. You know what I'm saying? Just in my opinion. Now, as the case progresses, it will be crucial to observe how it unfolds in the court system, and or what broader implications it may, hold for Megan and Milagro. Now, particularly in terms of the public image and the narratives that surround them, the situation highlights the ongoing challenges faced by public figures and navigating their reputations amidst a landscape, with controversy. Like, I just feel that one thing after another, there's going to be a serious thing that happens with this whole case. Like, and I hope that Milagro is ready to go, to really take on the public, because right now I do think that her name is going to be circulated a lot around neighborhood talk, shade room, in different rooms. So this is her time to shine. I feel like this is a moment for her to really take this and go all the way. So good luck to her in this whole case. I do hope she win, because I don't think that Milagro is doing anything wrong by taking up for Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? I honestly personally think that he's innocent. So by her doing what she's doing, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. If Megan thinks there's something wrong with it, then maybe she wants the opinion of the general public to only be swayed her way and not to the others. So let's just see how that goes, okay? But I did notice something that, happened between Milagro. Milagro and Armon Wiggins are friends. And I seen that he posted a tweet basically like, oh, snap, she's in her Tasha K era. And I was like, wow. Listen, I don't know if they're back cool. I don't know if they're still friends. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that's very disrespectful. Like, Tasha K she lost the case. She didn't win. So, I feel like y'all, everybody knows he don't like Tasha K and how him and Tasha K would go back and forth. So I don't know if this was shade or not. I want to know in the comments what y'all thinking. They supposed to be buddy. But we will see what the f*** is going on. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. Now our next topic is Miss Queen Nicki Minaj, okay, and also 50 Cent. Now y'all know queens get the money, okay? Y'all already know queens get the money, but in my opinion, 50 Cent has been quite vocal about his admiration for Nicki Minaj. He often highlights her talent and her work ethic. In various interviews, like the one we're going to watch, and, other, about him coming on the Gag City tour and stuff like that, he has expressed that if he had the opportunity to sign her before anyone else, he would have prioritized her over the G Unit members. He believes that her potential and her marketability is exceptional. Do y'all understand that Nicki Minaj would have been a part, like, it would have been history to see 50 Cent bring in a Nicki Minaj? Like, oh my God, what would life have been like if Nicki didn't go into Wayne and she went under 50 Cent? Like, whoa, like, that is crazy. He also states that he sees her as a significant asset in the music industry. His support for Nicki Minaj showcases his understanding of talent and importance of having a strong artist on one's label. Now, 50 Cent comments reflect a strategic vision in recognizing artists who can make a substantial impact in the rap industry. You understand what I'm saying? 50 Cent's admiration for Nicki Minaj stems from her impressive rise to fame and her contributions to hip-hop. He recognizes her unique style, her lyric ability, and the way that she's carved out a distinct identity in a predominantly male industry. Like, do y'all understand? Like, throughout her career, Nicki has broken numerous records, garnered multiple awards, and has consistently pushed the boundaries of what female rappers can achieve. Now, in an interview, 50 Cent has often mentioned how he values the artist who can literally sell records and also bring a strong brand presence. Like, he sees Nicki as a multifaceted talent who can appeal to a wide audience, like making her a lucrative prospect or for any label, okay? So the perspective is rooted in only her experience in being a successful entertainer and entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this video. Like, I just want to say this, right? I know that Charlamagne used to be a barb. I know Charlamagne used to love Nicki Minaj and stuff like that, but I do feel like Charlamagne has, you know, taken a back seat to supporting Nicki Minaj. He does here and there, but I do feel like anytime someone gets on his platform and they big up Nicki, it's like he always like just, oh, well, she ain't got, well, it would have been this, but you still big selling artists, but you still would have. Y'all just listen to
like
this.
Run out of New York City or anywhere for that matter.
I hope so. Like, I think it's Nicki right now. That's why I support Nicki.
But you had a whole crew though. That's what made it so different.
Yeah,
like, I mean, first of all, nobody had success like you had. But then having a whole crew that was successful as well.
You think she could assemble a crew?
She can build it. Yeah, she can definitely do it. They will, and they'll listen to her. Cause she's definitely her character. She's not faking. That shit is really there. She's stronger than a lot of dudes. Just she's been bumped around. So if when you get to agitated, she gonna think you trying to play her, and she go off her.
You was supposed to sign her at one time.
I could have got. I would have got it if Fendi wasn't around. I'm like that.
Like, if you pay attention to the way that he acted, it was just, for me, it was just a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like 50 Cent's comments about potentially dropping G-Unit members to sign Nicki Minaj reflects his competitive nature and his strategic mindset. Like, it shows that he always is on the lookout for the next big thing and understands the dynamics of the music industry. His willingness to prioritize, like, with people and talent, it demonstrates a forward-thinking approach. You feel me? And that's why people don't get it. Like, Nicki Minaj is one of one. And when somebody wants Nicki Minaj, like, if he would have had Nicki Minaj, I already know what's up. So it was so dope yesterday that Nicki Minaj actually shared my post, and she added Big Fendi and 50 Cent. So let's see what this could, like, this would be a good podcast. Like, what do y'all think in the comments? Like, this would be a good podcast between Big Fendi, Nicki Minaj, and 50 Cent. And if Lil Wayne was one of them, then it would have been great if he would have been a part of the conversation as well. But you guys can get a part of the conversation in the comments and let me know how you think about the video. Like, I want to know what you thought about the whole Milagro, Armon Wiggins, Megan Thee Stallion, Tasha K thing. What do you think is going to really happen with that case? And do you think Milagro is wrong? And also, what do you think about 50 Cent showing love to Nicki Minaj and Charlamagne being a hater? Like, why you always being a hater? Y'all, make sure that you pop out in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm out.
That's serious. Trust me, I know that.
Oh, and before you go, make sure you check out these new videos, because, you know, y'all be bored. Go ahead. Bye, y'all.
Let's laugh together.
I'm number one. Y'all go argue over top 4.
I was thinking about y'all.